สวัสดีค่ะในบทที่68นี้เราจะได้เรียนรู้เรื่องบทบาทต่างๆของคำเพิ่มเติมนะคะมีคำกลุ่มหนึ่งที่ทำหน้าที่เป็นคำนามก็ได้เป็นคำกริยาก็ได้นะคะเช่นคำว่า answer คำตอบเป็นคำนามนะคะหรือคำเดียวกันนี้ก็เป็นคำกริยาแปลว่าตอบนะคะหรือคำว่า drink ถ้าเป็นคำนามก็แปลว่าเครื่องดื่มถ้าเป็นคำกริยาก็แปลว่าดื่มนะคะหรือคำว่า rain ฝนนะคะแต่ถ้าเป็นคำกริยาก็แปลว่าฝนตกหรือคำว่า help ความช่วยเหลือคำนามนะคะถ้าเป็นคำกริยาก็แปลว่าช่วยเหลือถ้าเราดูที่บริบทนะคะคือข้อความรอบๆเราก็จะบอกได้ว่าคำนั้นทำหน้าที่เป็นคำนามหรือเป็นคำกริยานะคะแล้วก็ยังจะมีคำอีกกลุ่มหนึ่งนะคะที่มาจากคำกริยาโดยเติม ing ท้ายคำนะคะเรียกว่า gerund เมื่อเติม ing แล้วก็ทำหน้าที่เป็นคำนามนะคะเช่นคำว่า swim ว่ายน้ำนะคะ swimming ก็แปลว่าการว่ายน้ำ smoke สูบบุหรี่ smoking ก็การสูบบุหรี่นะคะหรือคำบางคำถ้าเติมคำ er ท้ายคำกริยาก็ทำให้กลายเป็นคำนามนะคะหมายถึงผู้กระทำเช่น paint to paint วาดระบายสีนะคะเติม er เข้าไป painter ก็เป็นช่างเขียนช่างวาดภาพนะคะ smoke แปลว่าสูบบุหรี่เติม er เข้าไป smoker ก็คนที่สูบบุหรี่ติดตามเนื้อหากันค่ะ
Unit 68 Word Formation Conversion
Speaking and listening Introduction
It was 9 o'clock, and it was raining. I hate the rain. I was passing the bus stop in front of the movie theater when a bus came round the corner. I put out my hand, but the bus didn't stop. The movie theater was showing A Star is Born, the 1976 version starring Barbra Streisand. It was getting late. I decided to phone my office. There was a phone on the corner. It was out of order. I thought to myself, I must be dreaming. This can't be real. It's just a bad dream. 20 minutes later, I arrived at the office. My secretary said, "Beautiful day." She was joking, but I didn't find the joke very amusing. I said, "Any calls?" She said, "Only one, Mr. Katz. He'll call back later." The office seemed to be full of smoke. This was strange because my secretary was a non-smoker. We discovered that there was a fire in the office downstairs. A man was putting it out with a fire extinguisher. I said, "Can I help you?" He said, "What?" I said, "Do you need any help?" He said, "No." I said, "Fine." I went back to my office and stood at the window. My secretary said, "Are you planning to do any work today?" I said, "I have no particular plans." It was 10 o'clock, and it was raining. I hate the rain.
Nouns from verbs
Listen.
Where are my cigarettes?
Oh, you really shouldn't smoke, you know.
I know.
Smoking is bad for you.
I know.
Cigarette smoking can seriously damage your health.
I know.
I felt much better since I stopped smoking.
Good.
And I get a lot of exercise these days.
Swimming and jogging.
Yes, swimming and jogging, and water skiing in the summer, mountain climbing in the autumn, ice skating in the winter, and horse riding in the spring.
That's very good. I don't get much exercise with my hobby.
What is your hobby?
Stamp collecting.
Listen and repeat.
Cigarette smoking. Water skiing. Ice skating. Mountain climbing.
Listen.
Now, for the Star Prize, you must give me 6 names. All the names must begin with the letter M. An American writer.
Herman Melville.
An Austrian composer.
Mozart.
A French painter.
Matisse.
A British sculptor.
Henry Moore.
A British actor.
James Mason.
And an American film director.
Paul Mazursky.
6 correct names! Congratulations! You've won the Star Prize! This pocket calculator, this stereo cassette player, and this video recorder.
Verbs from nouns.
Listen and repeat.
Electrify. Horrify. Identify.
Listen.
Oh, come in, Bernard. I've just read your article about the minister's speech.
Did you like it?
No.
Why not?
Listen. Electrifying speech by minister. Mr. James Henderson spoke about the plans for a new airport last night in an electrifying speech which electrified his audience. We have now identified the problems, and I am satisfied with the planner's suggestions, he said. Some people were horrified by the plans and found them horrifying. Bernard, this is terrible.
Has it got too many words like electrify, horrify, identify?
Yes.
Okay, I understand. I'll modify it.
Oh.
Listen and repeat.
Apologize. Criticize. Symbolize.
Listen.
Ah, Bernard, come in.
I've rewritten that article.
Good.
I remembered what she said. I think this is much better.
Minister criticises protesters in speech. Mr. James Henderson spoke about the plans for a new airport last night. He summarised the plans and criticised the people who had protested against them. The new airport will symbolise our hopes for the future, he said. He had criticised the protesters before and did not apologise for criticising them again. They are dramatising the situation, he said.
What do you think?
Oh.
Other points.
Listen.
How many questions can you answer correctly? Who was the star of the film The Good, the Bad and the Ugly?
Clint Eastwood.
Correct. Which American novelist wrote The Naked and the Dead?
Norman Mailer.
Correct. Which English novelist said this? The French cook. We opened tins.
John Galsworthy.
Correct. Which French actor and dramatist said this? If a dramatist is funny, the English look for the serious message. If he is serious, they look for the joke.
Sacha Guitry.
Correct. Who described the Americans and the British like this? Two nations divided by a common language.
George Bernard Shaw.
Correct. 5 questions and 5 correct answers. Well done.
Song.
Still in Love with You by Thin Lizzy.
Style.
Listen to this dialogue, which includes a lot of exclamations. The man and the woman are stealing a vase from a museum.
How much is this vase worth?
£300,000.
Wow. Wouldn't it be funny if you dropped it?
Pass me that box.
I think I'm going to sneeze. Achoo! Shh! Here's the box. I'll take my sandwiches out.
Sandwiches?
Yes, I thought I might get hungry, so I brought some sandwiches. Chocolate and tomato.
Oh, take them out.
Okay. Delicious.
Pass me the box.
Hey?
The box.
Oh, sorry.
Ow!
What's the matter?
You're standing on my foot.
Sorry.
Hey!
Whoops.
Synopsis.
Dialogue.
Do you remember my nephew?
9 years old, likes jokes.
That's him.
Has he sent you some more jokes?
No, this time. I've got some jokes for him.
Jokes for everybody and more jokes for everybody.
Actually, there are some very funny things in them.
Oh, yes. Listen to this. Did you go water skiing during your holiday? No, I couldn't find a lake with a slope.
A man phoned his doctor at 2 o'clock in the morning. Because it was so late, he apologised. "I'm sorry to disturb you, doctor," he said. "That's all right," said the doctor. "I had to get up anyway. The phone was ringing."
Oh, here's another one about a doctor. A newly qualified young doctor was examining a patient. "Have you had this before?" he asked. "Yes, doctor," said the patient. "Well, you've got it again," said the doctor.
I think this one is my favourite. Listen to this. A woman telephoned a firm of solicitors. A voice said, "Hello." The woman said, "Is that Smith, Smith and Smith?" "Yes, madam." "Can I speak to Mr. Smith, please? It's very important." "I'm afraid Mr. Smith is on a mountain climbing holiday in Wales." "Oh, well, in that case, can I speak to Mr. Smith? It's very urgent." The voice apologised again. "I'm afraid Mr. Smith is in hospital. He had a water skiing accident." "Oh, how about Mr. Smith? It really is very important and very urgent." "Mr. Smith is in Paris at a business meeting." The caller was horrified. "Oh, no, I'm desperate. Well, could I speak to Mr. Smith, please?" "Speaking."
เนื้อหาของบทที่68จบลงแล้วนะคะเราเรียนภาษาอังกฤษในฐานะที่เป็นภาษากลางใช้เป็นเครื่องมือสื่อสารกับคนชาติต่างๆและในบทนี้เราก็ได้ฝึกการใช้ศัพท์ที่หมายถึงคนชาติต่างๆไปแล้วนะคะนอกจากนั้นเรายังได้พบตัวอย่างคำอุทานในภาษาอังกฤษที่สื่อความรู้สึกต่างๆกันนะคะเช่น oops เขาจะใช้อุทานเมื่อทำอะไรพลั้งไปนะคะหรือตกใจเล็กน้อยถ้าเทียบกับภาษาไทยก็คล้ายๆกับคำว่าอุ้ยนะคะหรือคำที่แสดงความพอใจดีใจหรือคำที่ใช้แทนเสียงต่างๆนะคะต้องระวังนะคะเรื่องของคำอุทานและคำที่เรียนเสียงต่างๆที่คนเราได้ยินนั้นเป็นเรื่องเฉพาะของแต่ละชาติแต่ละภาษาหากเราเรียนภาษาอังกฤษแล้วเราสามารถใช้คำเหล่านี้ได้อย่างเป็นธรรมชาตินะคะก็นับว่าเรามีความสามารถในการใช้ภาษาได้ใกล้เคียงกับเจ้าของภาษาแต่ไม่ใช่ว่าเราเป็นคนไทยพูดภาษาไทยแต่เวลาอุทานใช้คำฝรั่งนะคะถ้าเป็นอย่างนั้นผู้ที่ได้ยินก็คงคิดว่าเราฝืนธรรมชาติเสียมากกว่า พบกันใหม่ในบทหน้าค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ